everyone, Mitch coming in from the Command Core Studio. Welcome to the show. So on today's episode, I've got an exciting one for you with the most fun bunch of commanders that win with a weird win condition. Make sure you check out that card list link in the description below. Now let's jump into it. Phelddagrif is an absolute monster that wins with a weird win condition. It's a 4/4, Phelddagrif, you gotta trust me on that, just says Summon Legend. For 4 mana in Band, pay a single white mana, flying until I've turned. Opponent gains 2 life. Pay a single blue mana, bounce it back to your hand. Target opponent may draw a card. Keyword there, may. Pay a single green mana, trample until end of turn. Put a hippo token into play under target opponent's control. It's a 1/1. Here's the thing about this one again. It might seem like a group hug commander. It is not. It is essentially a political control commander. You are going to be giving out hippos, and hippos to everyone. Well, maybe not everyone. You might make some deals essentially with certain players. Be like, hey, you're my buddy, right? Take all these hippos. The win condition, though, becomes a variety of things, mostly stealing back all the hippos and then attacking opponents with the hippos. It is so much fun, such a great commander, such a great strategy, such a great deck. Make sure you check it out. Ramses, Assassin Lord, is most definitely a commander that has a very strange and amazing win condition. A 4/4 human assassin with Death Touch for 4 mana in Dimir pumps up your assassins, giving them +1/+1. And by the way, whenever a player loses the game, if they were attacked this turn by an assassin you controlled, you win the game. Your win condition is I take out one, I take out all, which is absolutely gross and amazing. You can go super hard just against one player trying to take them out essentially. And by doing that, all you have to do is just attack with a player, that player with an assassin essentially, and just take them out with, well, anything essentially at that point. And all of a sudden, everyone else loses the game. So it lets you hyper-focus on one, destroy one player, destroy them all. Such a cool commander with a very weird win condition. Atemsis, All-Seeing, might have one of the strangest win conditions of all time. A 4/5 Sphinx with flying for 6 mana in blue. And yeah, I've lost to this one. For 3 mana in blue, tap, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you may reveal your hand. If cards with at least 6 mana cost are revealed this way, that player loses the game. Yeah, here's the thing about this one. Trust that the player has I did not trust that. The player that was attacking me with this and hit me, let hit me. I had a blocker, and I decided not to, because I was like, you know what? It's my commander. I don't want to lose Joda. They only had 6 cards in hand. I'm like, what are the chances that they have 6 different? Oh, they do. They always do. This is such a strange win condition that it's just, you know what? As long as I have different things in my hand, you lose. So definitely, if you're playing against it, trust it. And if you're playing with it, fake out your opponents, essentially, or find other ways to get this through and win. Godo, Bandit, Warlord has a super strange win condition. A 3/3 human barbarian for 6 mana in red enters the battlefield and may search for life for an equipment card put on the battlefield, then shuffle. Whenever it attacks for the first time each turn, untap it and all samurai you control. After this phase, the neutral combat phase. Yeah, this is a commander where its win condition is literally just, well, you play it, and then you play another card, namely Helm of the Host, just getting for free with this, and then you equip it, and then you win. You just win. That's all that you need to do. You just need to count to 11 to win. If you can count to 11, again, 6 for this commander, and then, well, enters the battlefield, you get Helm of the Host, you pay 5 mana to equip it, and then you just win with infinite combats, basically. It is a super strange commander because, again, it is so singular in what it does, and all you need to do is ramp. All you have to do is just go, okay, I count to 11, I win. Yeah, opponents, can you count to 11? Because I can. Game over. Etrata, the Silencer, might have the weirdest win condition of all time. It's a 3/5 vampire assassin for 4 mana in Dimir that cannot be blocked. But when it deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature the player controls and put a hit counter on that card. Player loses the game if they own 3 or more exile cards with hit counters on them. Etrata's owner shuffles it into the library. Yeah, this is incredibly difficult to pull off. It is incredibly crazy to pull off because, well, you typically would have to shuffle in your library. There's ways to get around that, essentially, but you need to be able to do it. You need to be able to find ways to get those hit counters out there and really, really do it. It is such a challenging, strange win condition that when players pull it off, you just gotta, stand up and applaud for them because it is an absolute crazy thing to do. You gotta work through so many hoops to actually get this one to work and make it do it. So yes, if you're up for the challenge, check it out, pick it up, build around it. Taniwha has such a strange and weird and amazing way to win, and also incredibly devastating, and it might break up your play group. And yeah, you got to ask ahead of time to play this kind of a commander, just to say. Anyways, a 7/7 legend. I think it's a serpent. Anyways, for 5 mana in blue. Phasing, trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, all lands you control phase out. Here's the thing about this one again. Back in the day, it's like, you know what? Okay, I think this is from what, Tempest? Is that what it is? Anyways, back in the day, is it Mirage? Mirage. Anyways, back in the day, back in 1996, if you had a 7/7 for 5 mana, it's like, all right, well, it's got phasing and trample, okay? But, yeah, it also makes all your lands go away. Whereas these days, it's like, well, it's a 7/7 for 5 mana. We gotta throw, like, 18 different, keywords onto it that are all positive and then also draw a card draw too. Why not? Anyways, what this one does do that is super weird is, well, it phases out your lands, which usually would be a bad thing. But you can actually turn that into a good thing by playing something that, oh, I don't know, like Sunder at instant speed, just bouncing everyone's lands back to their hand. Yeah, again, mass land destruction, technically. I mean, it's mass land removal, really. But, yeah, that's not really allowed in casual. So this isn't really a casual win condition. But still, don't take it to your play group if it is casual or, ask ahead of time, essentially. But it is one that, again, is super weird in the way that it wins. It's just like, oh, yeah. Hey, I got rid of my owner's lands temporarily, so they'll come back. And we're going to get rid of everyone else's lands. And then I just win by hitting you with a 7/7 a couple times, and you've got no lands. Yay! Everyone wins. I mean, I just win. Zenos, yay, Galvus, is a super weird commander with a super weird win condition that is super amazing. A 4/4 human noble warrior for 5 mana in black. When it enters, choose a creature opponent controls until end of turn. Creatures other than it and the chosen creature get -2/-2. By the way, when the chosen creature leaves the battlefield, you transform and it flips over into Shinryu, Transcendent Rival, an 8/8 dragon with flying. As it transforms into it, choose an opponent. When they lose, you win! This is a crazy cool win condition where you're like, hey, you're my best buddy. You're my best buddy, because when you go away, well, I win, I guess. Are you my best buddy or my rival, I guess, more so? Anyways, we're tied together, so essentially, if you lose, I win. I just need to take you out, and when I do, everyone else is gone, so you're the only one that matters to me, and I'm going to take you out, and it's going to be fun and weird. Knuckles is a super weird commander with a super weird way to win. A 2/4 warrior for 4 mana in red. Double strike, trample, haste. Whenever one of our creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, make a treasure token. Amazing! Oh, and by the way, at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 30 more artifacts, you just happen to just win the game. Those can be any artifacts. They can be servos. They can be, well, like, mana rocks, like regular, like, ones. They can be, like, clues. Or, of course, yes, treasures, which you are going to be making a lot of them. Getting a ton of artifacts in play is what you're going to be doing. You don't really care what kind of artifacts they are. You're just like, okay, whatever the most efficient ways to get a lot of artifacts in play, let's do those. I'm not even using my treasures, whatever. And then you're at 30, you're like, okay, now I hope I just survive until I keep going. Obviously, Flash can really help as well, but yeah, a very strange way to just super hyper-focus on like, okay, the most efficient ways to get artifacts in play, just chuck them all into play, I don't care what they are, whatever they are, doesn't matter. Maybe steal artifacts if you have to. And all of a sudden you're like, okay, did I survive? Did I survive? I win! Morophon, the Boundless, is a super weird commander with a super weird way to win in the way that I built it. A Monuments deck. Oh yes, I love my Morophon Monuments. Basically, this is a 6/6 shapeshifter for 7 mana with Changeling, enters battlefield, chooses a creature type, spells the chosen type cost, Wooburg less cast, reduces the only amount of colored mana you pay, and other creature control the chosen type get ++1. Basically, the ultimate any tribe commander, essentially, is what this was intended to be. But I took it in a different direction that was, hey, let's just really care about creatures that can bounce themselves. Or other creatures, and then have multiple, but mostly bounce themselves, like a Shrieking Drake, which costs a single blue mana, enters the battlefield, and it bounces whatever other creature, including itself. So it basically goes, hey, you know what, this comes into play, and you're like, I choose that creature type of that specific creature that I have in my hand that I want to play for free, because it just reduces the cost of that to nothing. And then you play it again, and again, and again, and again. Infinite ETBs, and if you have any kind of an impact tremors in play, then you win! And the reason it's called Monuments, because it uses all the monuments as well, which are great ETB triggers as well, but it is such a fun commander, such a unique commander, one that you can go in so many directions, including some really weird win conditions like that one. Make sure you check out that deck tech. Jon Irenicus is so weird that its win condition isn't actually even winning with this build. A 3/3 elf wizard for 4 mana and Dimir at the beginning of your end step. Target opponent gains swap to 1 target creature you control. Put 2 counters on it and tap it. It's goaded for the rest of the game and gains. This creature can't be sacrificed. I repeat that. This creature can't be sacrificed. Whenever a creature you own but don't control attacks, you draw a card. Yeah, you can build this in a good amount of directions, notably like giving opponents creatures that you want them to attack with. But also, you can just give them one that kind of breaks the game in half, which is hilarious and fun, and also terrible at the same time. This is one where you probably should maybe know what your playgroup likes and doesn't like ahead of time. You might be losing some friends when you do it, but island home type creatures. I'm talking about like manta ray type creatures, ones that are like, hey, yeah, I can only stay in play if you have an island. Okay, if not, you gotta sacrifice me. Yeah, that's a weird play, because essentially what you're gonna be doing with that is you go, okay, hey, I put an island home creature in play, I give it to an opponent who doesn't have an island, and all of a sudden, many things happen at the same time that cannot stop, actually at all, because it's just going to keep repeating. So this basically says, that creature can't be sacrificed. But the island home creature says, well, you don't have an island. I have to be sacrificed. And it says, well, you have to be sacrificed. I can't be sacrificed. You see where this is going? It is really weird because technically it's not really a win condition, but it's also not a lose condition. You just lock out the game on everyone. The game just ends in a stalemate, which no one really likes, except for the player that built around this deck. Anyways, check it out, pick it up, and build around it if your playgroup would be okay with it. And with that, this episode is coming to a close. Make sure you comment below with your thoughts on this one. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.